Welcome, friends, to Daily Grace Devotional. Today's video devotional is entitled A Proper Perspective on Life. Perspective is so important to creating good artwork. It's not always easy to make a three-dimensional object look realistic on a two-dimensional surface, such as paper or canvas. However, artists are tasked with such. Proper perspective is especially important in realism. When an object is drawn or painted too large or too small for its surroundings, it creates a distortion for the viewer. Not only is perspective important to an artist's work, but it's also important to our view or outlook on life. The perspective we have about this life will determine our choices and our actions. This life will be full of difficult days, sometimes even unbearable days. We all encounter challenges and circumstances beyond our control: disease, death, relationship woes, financial strains, all the problems common to man. These agitating and sometimes excruciating experiences have the ability to whittle away at our perspective and muddy up our point of view. How frail is humanity? How short is life? How full of trouble? We blossom like a flower and then wither. Like a passing shadow, we quickly disappear. Job 14:1 and 2. He was having an extremely painful season in his life, and his perspective seems appropriate for such. Most of us can relate to difficult days and seasons, maybe even years. It's certainly not easy to think that good can come out of bad circumstances, but God has the ability to bring it to pass. And we know that all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are the called according to His purpose. Romans 8:28. This is a truth anchor worth holding on to when we are engulfed by burdensome situations. But we all know people who on a good day, free of debilitating circumstances, will view the glass as half empty. Something to be desired, lacking, not enough, insufficient. These people are so focused on minor deficiencies that they can't see the abundance. The empty part of the glass has become too large for its surrounding components. Focus on the empty space has warped their viewpoint. Some people will see the glass as a beautiful crystal goblet, half full of a delicious tasting beverage, just waiting to be consumed and enjoyed. They may even notice the lovely lace napkin resting beside it. What are the differences with these two types of people? Perspective. One has a negative outlook on life, and one has a positive outlook. Positive individuals feel so much happier about life, and positive people's enthusiasm is contagious. In contrast, negative people allow distressing thoughts to take up space in their minds. The result is a distorted perspective. The lens they view life through is damaged. If we intentionally focus on our abundance, our perceived lack will become less noticeable. Our viewpoint will become more positive. Not only is perspective important for creating a masterpiece of artwork, it's equally important to create a life well lived. If you find these videos helpful, please share them with your family and friends. May you be crowned with God's grace and experience abundant blessings today and always in the name of Jesus.